With the garden today. Today we're going to do harvesting some of the broccoli and cauliflower. We're also going to be assembling a raised bed.
Wait a minute. I wasn't told about this. Manual labor?
See, sometimes you can't tell people everything. So Stephen, if you'll come help me. Stephen? Okay, what we got to do, we're going to set this here, put the boards on here. So this is going to be the fast, quick, easy ways to put in a raised bed. So first thing we got to do is get the end pieces.
Okay.
We're going to set this in here like that. Move this over here. And let's set that there where it fits pretty. I'll fix that later. It is a little bit wonky. The other one we're going to do is we got to get the other end set, so flip that over, I guess. I don't really know why. They got a hole on one side and the other side they don't. Okay. Then we'll do. Let's set that there. So what I'll probably do is kind of dig down here to get that to go in a little deeper. And this is what you hope is right, because if not, we got problems. Now, one problem we're going to have is these ends. You probably should set another one on top of these.
That would make sense.
But that'd be another, I think they're about $4 a piece and they're 16 bucks. So we might or might not do that. You can also just stick some board or something. But anyway, that's a super easy way to do that. Like I say, you might have to go up 2 on these, but you know, it's kind of quick, and she would have to dig them a raised bed.
She's not digging, she's just laying.
Yeah, she's laying in it.
She's like, look, I'm being such a good girl.
My dogs will refuse to stay out of my garden areas. So that's why they don't get laid into very often.
Hey, still cut, baby girl.
What's that? Okay.
Come here.
My wife always says things are okay when they're not. Well, she's not really hurting anything right now, but that's why, you know, it'd be nice if I could let the dogs in here chase off the possums and the raccoons and the deer and all that, but they end up causing more problems than the deer and the possums and the raccoons. So, and they won't chase a squirrel to save their life. They'll chase the cat away, which I don't mind cats, but when it comes to any of the others, you know, when it comes to a squirrel, nah. They sit there and watch it. Okay, the video cut off. This is the broccoli, the cauliflower. You are seeing the yellowish on it, so we are cutting it now. Didn't look that bad when it's down there. When you get actually picked, it does show a little bit of yellow. Got some spots on it.
Because probably it flipped.
And then down here on this one. And we probably could let these get a little bigger, but I don't really like cauliflower, so it don't really matter. See, again, that's just got a little bit different colors to it. It's still a good size head. It's not going to get a lot bigger, and it can go bad the other way, like this one.
Don't look good. You want to water down now?
No, I said he's
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's got some.
He needs a cauliflower knife.
That one's not looking very good. Yeah, that's mushy, but
It looks like chicken
the
feet.
sides, it might be okay. And that's why you go ahead and cut them, because a couple of days ago that was okay. Same thing with this one. See, this one's been covered up better.
That one looks good.
So it looks better. So And this one, when they're still in there like that, see, that's how pretty. Can you get close up to that? That's how pretty they could look if you want to cut them really early. See how much prettier that is than the other ones? Yeah. Now, over here, this is a magnolia blossom.
I don't see any keys on it yet.
I'm seeing nip parts here, but
I
don't see. I'm not seeing any deer tracks, so.
No, I don't either. I don't see any.
I've been eating on them.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. Then over here again, we got another, and this is the first head on this one, on the broccoli.
What happened to it?
It just didn't get picked in time. And then these are the side shoots on this one. I'm going to cut some of the side shoots. And the thing about the side shoots, they're really tender. And this is a really big one.
That's a good size side shoot.
Yeah, so sometimes you get. I'm going to let those go. How many are you going to need?
That's probably enough, yeah.
Okay, we will go down through here. Some others over here. So you got plenty of broccoli. You want to eat all the broccoli you want to, because Saturday it's going to freeze again.
Oh, okay.
Now, you want any of these?
Yeah, those are big. I don't want to go bad. Some big ones down there for side shoots.
Yeah.
No, it's for the nasty cauliflower.
I'm going to pick the ones I think is going to go bad on us. I've been eating these here. I mean, that's and the variety of this is Green Magic.
It's a good producer.
Yeah, it's done good this year. That one.
I don't have a sarcastic reply for you.
And then we got more of the cauliflower. Well, that went too easy.
Yes, it did.
Glad my finger wasn't in the way.
Yeah.
I did cut myself one time with this knife. This is not fun.
Not the kind of video you want.
Might get demonetized. And another one that's kind of went bad on us.
Yeah, I have to see it before you cut it.
See, this is starting to go bad anyway. See that there? But then it got, I think it stayed too wet. Which means we're going to cut these two.
They're kind of going. Kind of breathing.
We'll take a chance on that. And
That's it for here.
that's the harvest. Now, I will say we do got the onions growing right here. And one sitting out in the middle of the tree. I don't know how that got there. But that's why I get the dogs. They start knocking the onions over. They haven't grown a whole lot.
He's going after that ryegrass right there.
Yeah, my dog keeps eating ryegrass for some reason. But anyway, that's the harvesting. We do got the raised bed set up, and I'll fill it up. I may not videotape that because many people seem very interested in that. But anyway, this is the harvest that we got. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.